Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in the last video on monthly living costs, I promised I would break down the ultimate packing list for moving to Austria. So here's the video. I just want to highlight that I'm going to section each category into compulsory and optional parts. So based on how full your suitcase is, change this around. Let's start off with kitchen and food essentials. For compulsory items in the kitchen, bring one small 2-liter or 3-liter pressure cooker, one tawa that works for making rotis, omelets, dosas, one utensil to make curries in, and a basic single set of plate, spoon, fork for your first few days because it's going to be hard to shop immediately when you reach. Here are some optional items: knives and spatulas. I prefer the ones from India, but you can also get them here, of course. Also, everything I mention in this video you will definitely get here, most of it at least. I recommend it because it's costlier in Austria than it is in India, so get it from. So for food, pack masalas, a lot of masalas. Bring tandoori masalas, chicken, fish, chili powder, haldi, biryani. You can obviously get salt and pepper here for sure, but all of the other important masalas that you use on a day-to-day basis just for your food to taste a lot more homely, bring it from home. Also pack instant meals like Maggi poha mixes, so where you just mix hot water and in 2 to 3 minutes it's all ready and cooked. This is for your first week again when you won't have time to cook and you won't want to buy food from outside, so bring a lot of instant food, at least 2 to 3 packets. On the optional side, if you have extra weight, you can pack a rolling pin for rotis. Personally, I have not found a lot of them that are cheap here in Austria. I also carried a few snack packets for the days that I missed home food. So carry maybe your favorite packets of namkeen or mixtures or whatever. You can definitely get all of them here for cheap as well. However, you would have to buy it from the Indian store. So what you should completely skip here are heavy staples like rice, maida, atta. These things take up a lot of weight and they are very readily available in Austria. So they're readily available in your regular supermarkets or your local Asian stores as well. So don't worry about it and skip on it totally. This includes besan, oats, soya, all of this as well, right? All of this is readily available. For compulsory health items, stock up definitely on the basic over-the-counter meds. So you have medicines for cold, cough, headache, allergies. I carried cetirizine, paracetamol. So cough medications, M-set for vomiting, Digene for stomach. Every basic issue you can think of, bring one strip of medications for it, because when you're sick, then it's very difficult to then go and buy things. So get all of this from home. Also very, very important is bring a prescription along. So carry the bill of all of these medications that you bought, and if you have prescription meds, carry the prescription, because when you get there is a possibility that you could be stopped at airport security or customs for this to be checked. So make sure you have the bill as well as the prescription for all of these medications. Also very important is to bring vitamin D medications, bring capsules, bring multivitamins. All of this is very important for Indians because they end up with a lot of deficiencies because of the lack of too much sunlight. So carry vitamin D capsules and multivitamins. Also carry trusted Indian staples. I know I carried some Borreline. You can carry some sunscreen. You get a lot of moisturizers here readily available, so leave that out. Optionally, you can pack a basic first aid kit, so you can have some band-aids, antiseptic creams. Again, all of them readily available here, but just for your first few days, if you're anxious, carry these things. Also, medications are expensive here, so like I said, if you have any sort of prescription medications, make sure to carry them and make sure to carry a good stock of them, which would last you some time. Moving on to electronics and gadgets, in the compulsory category, definitely bring your laptop with at least 2 to 3 universal adapters. So I will put a picture somewhere on the screen showing you what type. It's the Type-C European adapter, so you can plug your Indian chargers into it and you can work on the European outlets. Also bring a power bank. I thought that was very important when I came, because in case you're out of charge and you don't have a place to plug it in, you can always use your power bank. An optional tech item is, if you have extra space in your bag, is to carry an extension board. Again, this is an absolute option. You can still come here and buy it. It's not super costly, but it would always be handy to have one readily available because it's a lot cheaper in India. So that way you can charge a laptop, phone, power bank, everything just from your extension board in your room, which will most likely just have about 2 to 3 sockets. Moving on to clothing and winter prep, also just for general purpose, I did want to say that carry a backpack for sure. So this is to take to your college, to your university. Instead of coming here and buying it, it's a lot easier to buy it from there. So one backpack. For compulsory clothing, definitely pack 2 sets of good thermal. So I bought mine from India. So I bought mine from Decathlon. Buy a good thermal top, a good thermal bottom, and definitely one puffer jacket. I still use my puffer jacket more than anything else. So you can buy all of your remaining winter clothes from here. However, you have to carry at least a few winter essentials for your first few weeks in Austria. I also, of course, carried jeans. I think jeans are a lot more costlier here. So definitely carry jeans from home. Get a few tailored jeans, hoodies, t-shirts, plenty of good quality socks. I also carried a warm cap. I carried ear coverings, gloves definitely, and one sturdy pair of shoes. I think the kind that doesn't slip and definitely has good grip. Optionally, if you really like tailored clothes, definitely bring a blazer. I got these from India, and alterations, custom stitching, all of that is extremely tough and expensive in Austria. So you can also pack one set of formals, one set of nice ethnic wear. Again, all of this is on the optional side. If you lack luggage space, definitely skip these. A major tip here is do not buy heavy winter jackets there, because they are a lot more beneficial if you buy it from Austria, because they're a lot warmer, and it also takes up a lot of your luggage space, so skip out on that. For personal care, bedding, and everyday accessories, right? So for compulsory items, if you wear glasses, definitely bring an extra pair, because buying new glasses here definitely costs a lot more. I wear contact lenses, so if you wear that as well, carry extra lenses, again, because getting your new prescription eyewear is a lot more costlier here. Also pack 1 or 2 bed sheets and pillow covers, so your bed is ready on night 1, along with a sturdy, good pop-up umbrella. I don't remember where I bought mine from, but I definitely carried it from India, because the European weather can change absolutely quick. On the optional side, you can pack sunglasses. Definitely pack a nail cutter if that's possible. Also, these are all just small items, so I don't think they take up too much space. But again, adding it to the optional side is sunglasses, nail cutter, small bottle of hand sanitizer, wet wipes, basic hygiene items, everything you can get from here as well. But just for your first week, when you've just landed, you would need just a few hygiene items. For cosmetics and heavy moisturizers, you can skip packing big tubs. You can definitely buy it from here, as I've mentioned already. There's also good skincare products here, but if you have something that's prescribed skincare, definitely carry it from home. Skip out on the heavy moisturizers for sure. Okay, so for the final category is documents and money. So this is an absolutely critical category, because for compulsory items, make sure you carry all of your original degrees, visa documents, passports, previous passports if you had any, carry your accommodation papers. I carried all of these things just in case I had to show them somewhere else. But make sure you have all of these in one file, packed very nicely. Also, make sure to carry extra physical set of your passport photos. I mean, these are the photos that you captured during your visa days. So with the EU requirements, make sure you carry at least 5 to 6 copies of these photos, where you can submit it for your RP and so on. Even for your university enrollment, you can submit these photos. So carry at least 4 to 5 copies of these additional photos which satisfy the EU requirements. For money, definitely carry a forex card. I found that very beneficial. I also carried some cash in euros. That would come in handy when you're in the layover and you want to sort of pay with that currency. Also, when you just land, it's also very good to have cash with you instead of just drawing cash from the ATM, etc. Carry cash, have an active forex card loaded before flying out. An optional extra here is to keep a digital PDF backup of every single document. Definitely save all of these on your phone, add it to your cloud storage just in case. And yeah, leaving home for the first time is definitely overwhelming, but once you land, you set up your room, everything starts feeling like home slowly. So if you found this detailed list helpful, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. It really helps this video reach other students. So yeah, comment below what you want to see next, and till then, peace bald.